What's going on, guys? Your boy Fluff here. You're not going to believe it. Today we're going to talk about some video games, specifically Infinite Warfare. We're going to talk about what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, whether or not you guys should pick it up. But let's get into it. First and foremost, you're going to notice it's fast-paced. We love fast-paced. It's got a lot of movement. More movement means more skill in Fluff's book. There's wall running, double jumping, gliding. All of it feels really good. I will say the wall running feels a little gimmicky compared to, say, Titanfall. I think Titanfall did a really good job of making the wall running and parkour really fluid. But it does a decent job of trying to capture some of that. In Titanfall, you know, you're stuck with Titans and large maps, so that's Titanfall's downfall, if you will. The movement is also not quite as robust as Advanced Warfare was, and I know this is a really unpopular opinion for the Call of Duty franchise. Advanced Warfare was by far my favorite Call of Duty. Added a whole new dimension of movement and skill to the Call of Duty franchise. I know there's a big cry out by the community to quote-unquote keep the boots on the ground. But I feel like they're getting that in the Modern Warfare remake. So could this game potentially be a Advanced Warfare comeback? I'll touch on that later, and we're looking forward to it. Another pro, nothing seemed crazy OP. Abilities are these new things that charge up over time. You know, you can do something special with them. They give you an edge for sure in battle, but they don't make you like a god or anything like that. At least not the ones we had access to. My personal favorite was the Equalizer, which you basically bust out these two like chain guns out of both of your arms because you're like a walking robot, and you just kind of maul anything within like a small to medium range in front of you, and it's really good. The weapons seem really balanced. Nothing really stood out as like, oh, fuck that gun, you know. If you find yourself saying like, oh, fuck that gun in COD a lot, it's probably because it's a little OP. I know people online are bitching about how sniping is OP in this game, but to me it seemed a little reasonable to deal with because of all the movement capability. It didn't seem too hard to out-juke them. And there are some kill cams that are definitely questionable when you're looking at snipers, but sniping has always been kind of questionable in Call of Duty. I also felt the kill streaks weren't out of control, which is kind of rare for a Call of Duty game. I always felt that Call of Duty was a little strange, that, you know, they reward you killing a lot of people by giving you things to kill more people. Like, that doesn't really equate to balance, in my opinion, but I mean, people obviously love it. There was nothing that really stood out, you know, and definitely in other CODs I played games where it's just like a non-stop barrage of whatever kill streaks going on, and this one I never hopped into a game. I've hopped into a game with some decent players, but it never felt like it was out of control. What do we really like? We like the guns with the alternate firing modes. There's an SMG that, you know, if you hold down Y, you can switch it to an assault rifle. That was really handy early on before I unlocked the Type 2. But specifically, we really liked the Type 2. If you remember the FMG9s from Modern Warfare 3, those are one of my favorite weapons in any COD. Basically, what happens is, through some future technology that we don't really understand, or aka make-believe, you split your laser rifle in half and form these like laser pistols that just wreck at close range. Then through some magic, you clap them back together to form a long-range rifle again. Why is this awesome? A, it lets you really focus on your movement when you have the dual lasers out. It also lets you stock up on attachments for your primary weapon without needing to save a point for a secondary weapon or invest points into a secondary weapon to make it decent. It gives you a good taste of medium range, long range, and close range without having to switch weapons or pick up other people's weapons. All around, it feels really fresh, it feels good. And so you're probably thinking, Fluff, that sounds OP as fuck. Well, not really. When it's an assault rifle, it seems to get classed out fairly easily against other straight assault rifles. In close range, it seems to lose pretty easily to other SMGs. If, say, they're ADS and they're on you, you're probably going to lose that battle. But it's pretty awesome that you have kind of a taste of both worlds in one gun. It kind of adds like a mini game within a game. And what I mean by that is, you know, you'll be running around the corner and you switch out to the dualies to do a close range battle, and then as soon as you're around that corner, you switch back to the assault rifle mode of it and get ready for that long and medium range encounter. And just switching back and forth is, I found, really fun and challenging to decide. Sometimes it can get you into trouble because you find yourself switching when you should be, say, firing at someone. But overall, I thought it was really fun, new feature. I'm not going to go too much into what attachments I ran on the gun because it is beta and I didn't have access to absolutely everything. But I had stock to make my ADS movement faster. I had laser sight because you fire a lot from the hip. I had the attachment, whatever it's called, to make the damage range higher. I switched between that and the grip a lot just to test the difference. I do think the grip was probably the better of the two attachments just because it helps you a lot more long range, and that's kind of where you're lacking. And then last, of course, was quick draw. You always run quick draw. Cons. It seemed a little sketchy in a beta that they wouldn't really give us access to everything, or at least give us access to everything in little chunks. So while it might seem really balanced, maybe that was because they left a good chunk of items and guns and whatever out. There could be, like, you know, traits that really give an edge versus other traits, or ones that we didn't have access to that really kind of change up the gameplay, and we'll actually get into that in a second. Weapon variants are back in Infinite Warfare. What that basically means is each weapon has like a handful of variants that change up its like fire rate or even change its whole functionality, and they didn't really give us access to a lot in beta. By all means, you know, there could be some legendary variant of some gun that already exists that makes it incredibly OP and unbalanced. So it's kind of unfortunate that we didn't get to test all the guns. We only got to test kind of the weak versions of those guns. Other cons are pretty much the same I've ever had with every COD ever. The time to kill is really fast. So that makes it so, you know, latency is always going to be a huge factor, which it is with most FPS, but COD in particular, just because you die with like a spread of bullets. Players that aren't very good can kill me, which I always hated, you know, as a former competitive player. If you're camping some corner and I pop out and I'm right in your crosshair and you shoot, you're going to kill me, whereas in Halo, for example, if you're camping that corner and maybe you're not the best player in the world, maybe you're a total noob, I can, you know, turn around, jump, and juke and do my best to win that firefight and be fairly successful. I've never really liked that about COD, but I do 100% see how that appeals to the masses. You know, players that maybe aren't as good as pro players can come in and, you know, get 40 plus kills a game, have a lot of fun, call them kill streaks, get more and more kills. It's instant gratification. I've always understood why people love COD. There's a couple things in the beta I really wish they would have given us access to. The first one in particular, I think, was from Black Ops 3, but again, I didn't really play that game because Halo 5 came out at the exact same time. The first one basically says, rewind your position and replenish health and ammunition. So basically, it seems like if you're in like an oh shit position, you can like basically do a tracer from Overwatch and rewind, be good to go, full health, full ammo, whatever happened in the last 10 seconds or whatever didn't happen. And I think that might be interesting. Depends on how fast it comes back, if it would be worth it or not. Some of these abilities seem to take a really long time to charge up. Like the equalizer that I was using for most of the beta, I mean, I'd probably get 2 for the whole match, 1 per round, really. And I don't think, even in the games where I was getting, you know, 60 plus kills with a bunch of, you know, domination points or whatever, I still wasn't quite able to reach a third payload ability. The other one that seems really interesting, and I really wish they would have given me access to, was this trait called Rushdown. So Rushdown says, execute a quick move in any direction by pressing the left thumbstick button. And if any of you guys remember Advanced Warfare, in Advanced Warfare you could like jump again, and then you could boost in any direction once you're up in the air. And that's kind of what this sounds like. So to me, that's exciting because I absolutely love Advanced Warfare. I think it, again, is the best COD, and I know people don't really think that that's the case, but I do. More movement, more skill. It seems weird to leave this out of beta because this could fundamentally change the game. If you're a good player, there's no reason why you wouldn't go for this. More movement, again, is more skill, ability to dodge more bullets, get into cover faster, whatever. This is going to be OP if that's how it functions, which I absolutely hope it does. But I know the community may not particularly like it, and it will change how the game functions. So people will go into the game thinking, oh, it's this great game just like Black Ops 3, but then if this rushdown ability functions like Advanced Warfare, I mean, it's a game changer. It really is. But as always, guys, like, subscribe, come on over Twitch, ask your questions. I'll leave you guys with some gameplay, Nothing too fancy, just like a 40 kill game or something like that. I don't want to pick like my best game of the beta because I don't think that's an accurate depiction of how my particular setup performs, but it was a lot of fun, and we probably give the game like 7, 8 out of 10. If this rushdown trait makes it into the game and it functions like Advanced Warfare, we would easily give this game an 8.5, 9 out of 10, because Advanced Warfare is that good and we could use another fresh shooter. Anyways, guys, peace out.
Enemy at Bravo. The enemy is taking Bravo.
Missiles incoming to your targets. Wide dispersion. Counter UAV coming to you.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
Nope, nope.
Adversaries have regained the upper hand. Bravo secure.
UAV inbound to your position.
Enemy taking C.
Losing C. Uh-oh. We're out of ammo. Hang on. Wow.
Our adversaries have regained the upper hand. Lead drone support is active. Enemy at B.
UAV lost. I say again, UAV signal lost.
Damn it. Don't climb it. Just jump over it.
Securing Alpha.
Enemy movement is hot. Triangulating positions.
The enemy is halfway there. You may want Alpha secure. Losing B.
No. Stop them.
Securing Bravo. UAV on standby. Ready to launch. Bravo secure.
Fuck, I need a gun. Let's do this.
I believe that just put us in the lead. Losing Alpha.
It's getting. Who's that? Oh, seriously. Where'd he go?
Assist your team at B.
Ow! Wow. Ow! Ow! I got it. Kill it.
Okay, we're retasking a UAV.
Not shooting. Not good shooting.
Enemy at Alpha. Losing B.
It's like too much stuff to even deal with.
Roger that. Weapons away.
Set diff has Bravo.
Counter UAV is up. UAV lost. I say again, UAV signal lost.
Securing Bravo.
All that running. Start right back where I started.
Counter UAV signal offline.
Securing Bravo. At our current pace, we will prevail.
Get that guy out of there. Whoops.
I have identified an enemy UAV in your
Oh, God.
vicinity. Friendly drone support is active.
Ow! Fight me, bro. What's up, man? Turn 4. It's this guy. What's going on, buddy?
Adversaries have regained the upper hand. Securing C.
Should probably switch modes.
Verifying equipment choices for the subsequent round.
Who the hell are you, turn 4? Who the hell are you? How dare you?
Oh, wow.
Who's talking? In the game. I don't like that.
Halftime.
What do you think of beta so far?
Domination.
like there's something you get at level 36
Capture the
that I'm
objectives.
really interested in.
A.
But we're locked. We're level capped
Set
to
F as
30.
Charlie.
So like I don't feel like I can give a really good opinion of the game until I try that feature. Oh god. Yep. Oh, I want to boost so bad. You're waiting for the day I crash on my vlog. That's so nice. That's so nice. I think that's what everyone waits for on motorcycle vloggers. The day that the crash happens. Ow.
I have identified an enemy
Uh-oh.
UAV in
Wow. Well, I took those bullets for you. Feature is you hit left thumbstick. So if you played Advanced Warfare, fight me, brah. There's, Advanced Warfare where you could like boost after you jumped in a certain direction. I was a big fan of Advanced Warfare.
Friendly Scarab active.
So I think that they're maybe kind of bringing that boost back. Which would be sweet. As an option, like it's like a perk.
Securing B. Securing Bravo.
Fuck.
Bravo secure.
Fuck! No! No! I actually really liked Advanced Warfare, so that's why I'm kind of excited for this
Friendly
feature. Can't shoot at all.
Friendly
So.
drone support is active.
What do you say we get a point, boys?
Retake all positions. You are being dominated.
Good.
I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity.
Watch the left side, please.
Charlie secure.
Watch that bomb. Wow! What a cluster.
I have identified an enemy UAV in your vicinity. Securing Bravo. The enemy is halfway there.
I love those names.
The enemy is taking B. Silvia, get to Bravo. Enemy at Bravo. Losing B.
Whew. Here you go.
Assist your team. B.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Sector has C.
Just kidding. I need to sing. God, I can't shoot.
Friendly drone support is active. The enemy is taking B. I have identified an enemy UAV and your UAV on standby. Sector has B. Friendly Scarab active.
Where they at? I don't like being in this long sight line.
Securing Charlie.
No, no!
Securing B.
Cringe.
C secure.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, it's a very unpopular opinion to like Advanced Warfare, but I think it's my favorite.
Securing B. Enemy taking Charlie. The enemy has C.
Oh god, oh god. I can't shoot.
UAV lost. I say again, UAV signal lost.
This is not a suitable enemy UAV in your vicinity.
Where'd you go?
Securing B.
Oh god, oh god. Oh god, help me. Someone finish that? Fuck! Fuck!
B.
No, stop them. Did I stop him?
The enemy
Nope.
has B.
There's still one more corpse.
C secure. Friendly drone support is active. Enemy UAV.
What's this guy doing?
The enemy is taking A. You're leading at Alpha.
Is he behind me? Oh god.
Set def as Alpha.
He's in front of me.
Enemy UAV. in
Someone help me!
B secure.
Lost. Lost. What is my girlfriend making behind me? Costume. Costume for Halloween.